Gemini, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Oh, we have cards coming out already for you. They have the Ant, work, achievement, success, dog barking, advice from a friend. Alright, so maybe this could be related. I mean, be getting advice around your work, but yeah, work, achievement, success. So that's the energy I feel you're in right now. We have the key, successful outcome to your problems. Maybe with this work and achievement, it's helping solve some problems for you. We have a short journey with the horse. You might be going on a little vacay. Or this could be a short journey that's been, a bit rocky, or there could be some changes happening for you. And, it might just be, something could be temporary right now. Successful outcomes to your problems. So I got a bit stumped here because there is the broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted. And I normally would only take 5, but this flipped out, so I'm just gonna keep it in there. Mountain road, you are on the road to success, but with a wish will not be granted. This says to me that that's like a course correction. You may have wanted something that you thought was good for you, but it's actually not what's best for you, and Spirit's directing you in another way. So I don't see this as a bad thing, but it may come as a shock, or it may feel like a bit of disappointment. But I feel like, look, you've got a successful outcome to your problems. It's a short journey. So I feel like these problems and, getting this worked out, getting this turned around is not going to take too long. But with the horse, like a horse is strong and capable, and I see it as like a working horse, kind of like you've been pulling a heavy load, but that won't be for long. It's a short distance. It may not feel that way when you're starting out, or when you're part the way through. You may not be able to see the end in sight in the beginning, but you are on the road to success. And it's like going up this mountain road, and it's a bit of a climb to begin with, but then you get to the peak, and then it's all downhill on the other side. So a wish will not be granted. I mean, this could be like, you could have a crush on somebody, and it doesn't come together, or it could be something with work. It could be so many things. We'll get into the tarot, and we'll get a bit of we'll get this more broken down into clarity. We'll get some clarity, but this is not a bad thing. You're being divinely guided, and on your journey. And when you start, when any of us really, like, we're going in the wrong direction, you'll feel that nudge, that intuitive nudge, your guide saying, oh, no, then not that way, this way. If we don't, here we go, the Fool's just dropped out. I didn't even see it drop out. You're on this journey, this mountain road, this new adventure. This is when we go on any new adventure, when we start out on anything new, and even if we feel like we've done this before in the past, like we've started again, or when you're going through a breakup, and it's like, I've been through 10 of these, I know what it's like going through breakup times and restarting times, or new career, or new whatever it may be for you that you're going through newly right now. You may feel like it's not the first time, but hey, it's always the first time for this particular person or circumstance or time in your life. It's never going to be the same again You know, like there is always lessons to learn at every point of the journey, on every corner. So, but it's also an exciting time. It's not, if everything was just the same again, it would be a boring ass life. Real boring if we knew what to always expect. So, and even with tarot, I mean, it's reading the energies, current energies, but you still have that control of making changes and changing your course. This isn't all set in concrete. So, work achievement success seems to be with the Fool. This feels like a new venture with work. You could still be doing the same thing as you were doing before, but maybe a different employer. Maybe you're taking your business in a new direction. Something feels fresh and new. Something feels different this time. So, Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Judgment in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Ooh, and the Ten of Pentacles and the upright. This is a lot of money, and this is coming out right under you're on the road to success. So yeah, don't be too concerned about that wish not being granted. I don't think it's going to be affecting you negatively at all. Not at all. And I don't really see you having too much. There's I don't think you're going to care in the scheme of things, really. Like, we had this Queen of Pentacles come out right underneath advice from a friend. So I feel like you've got this Queen of Pentacles. I mean, she knows she's got a lot of money. She's financially set, and she can give good financial advice because she's been there, done that. She's she can put her money where her mouth is, literally. So I feel like somebody may be giving you some business advice or some advice around investing or money matters, what to do, what not to do. We have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So you may not know or be clear on what path to take with all your options, or you may feel like you have limited options or feel a bit restricted at this time, and this is because you're on this new journey and you're not too sure. And I feel like this person is kind of giving you advice around that, like if you go this way, expect these things, and if you go that way, expect those things. It also could, you could have come to like a bit of a wall, and you really don't know how to get over this wall because you're doing something for the first time, and this person's like, I experienced that, and you can go here, 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 here. It's like somebody is giving you a roadmap. This is Nine of Swords. Something is very stressful, and this feels like a big learning curve that you're going through, and it's stressful, and it's like almost keeping you up at night. Maybe you're starting to feel like, I don't know if I can actually do it. And it may not even be the job. It could just be, life in general, like all of it put together. You may be feeling like the walls are caving in on you sometimes. Like, you've got some big goals to achieve, and yeah, it may feel a little bit out of your league sometimes. So I feel like you're getting some very good advice from this Queen of Pentacles coming in. Four of Pentacles, there's holding on to whatever financial stability you have, like holding on to your assets. And we've got the Tower in reverse. Somebody's trying to avoid a tower, or making this change and taking this advice could have you avoid a tower. So this could be what was keeping you very stressed. You may have somebody could have got a notice from the bank, or debt collector, bills, something like that, or you just don't know how to like manage getting ahead. But somebody's avoiding a tower here, and this is taking you into a new cycle with the world. Like, you're starting, like, this is like going through a portal for you. And look, Ace of Pentacles, new money, new financial opportunity. This perfectly lines up with this work achievement success. I feel like you are starting something new or taking something to another level, or it's like this just comes in at the nick of time. This is like a God-given gift. This is like God putting his hand out and going, here, seeing as you asked, I'll provide. You have to ask to receive. And I feel like this is coming in at the nick of time. This Ace of Pentacles. And this Queen of Pentacles with her pentacle, her one there, this could be what she's giving. Somebody could be financially helping you out, or giving you this opportunity to help yourself financially. So it's all going to work out, Gemini. It's all going to come together. We have the Judgment in reverse with successful outcome to your problems. So, like, feel like you were thinking the worst. Maybe not so much hoping for the best and thinking the worst, just really thinking it was going to be worse than it was. And it didn't even happen in the end. It could have been going downhill, and then you got this opportunity. You did the right thing, you picked it up, and you ran with it. And so then this judgment didn't come through. I also feel like this could be something's backfiring on somebody else, or this judgment is going back. So only because of successful outcome. And I feel like that successful outcome only came from you not sitting there on your hands and playing the victim. I feel like you got up and did something about it. So, I want to clarify before we get further along. So, let's clarify the full. Okay, yeah. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you are a master at something. You're skilled and qualified in some area of work, career. But you've been working really hard and it has not been going forward. It's been going backwards. So I feel like this is why you've needed to make a change. This could be not getting enough hours, not making enough money, or just time for a change. Maybe not getting enough work through with your business, so you can't put in the hard hours and the long days and use your skills, because so this could be a way of bringing in more business. The Fool, trying something new, different marketing perhaps. Yeah, I feel like this is a new area of work, career. And here we go. We've got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you're having this new idea, and don't be fooled. This idea didn't come to you because you're brilliant. Spirit put this idea in your mind. So give credit back to Spirit for this, if you want to keep getting good ideas. But anyway, this new idea is something that you're like, that would work, or that could work. But here we have the Ten of Swords. So you're worried that of all the things that could go wrong if you follow through on this idea. This is like letting your fear get in the way to stop you running with this, and you can't be letting your fear and worst case scenarios stop you. Now, I still think it's good to think everything through and get clear what your worst case scenario could be, and be good with that before you start. Kind of like, okay, got to take a risk. Don't know how it's going to go. I've planned it all out and think it's reasonably sound. But if it wasn't to go to plan, would I be good with the worst case scenario? I feel like you're in a bit of a bind here, and you don't really have time for a plan B though. Somebody here needs to just push forward and take that risk. There could be unqualified friends speaking negatively about your idea. There could be people stabbing you in the back at the moment. Gossip. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. There could have been a number of events unfold, transpire from other people, maybe owing you money, not paying you back, which has left you in this bind where you're desperate to, you need to do something fast and it needs to work. So, but those friends are in reverse. That's like a cancelled celebration, cancelled plans with those people, and I feel like it's important to be taking advice from only people that have been there, done that. We have the Death card to the Queen of Pentacles, so something is ending. I don't know, I felt like this Queen of Pentacles is somebody giving you advice, like a good friend or somebody in your life, but something is coming to an end. Maybe let's get another one here. What's the Death card to the Queen of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. This is a transition into something new. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is telling you you need to stop doing what you're doing now. Like, this new project needs to be full-time. You need to put 100% your energy into it. So maybe whatever you were doing now, you were thinking, I need to make some extra money on the side, and they're like, look, we don't need somebody part-time, we need somebody full-time, take it or leave it. Or this could be, look, you know, this thing that you want to do on the side for some part-time money, it's not going to work if you're just doing 1 or 2 hours a day. It's really not going to make you the money you need. You need to go all in, or don't even worry about it. This could be like, also, you know, what you're doing now, it's totally expired. You can't be spreading your energy too thin. Let's keep going along. We got this Knight of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It just feels like somebody is wasting time, putting time and energy and money and resources into the wrong things, the wrong people. Maybe somebody's doing a bit too much socializing, too much, you know, really, this doesn't feel like somebody is making best use of their time. They may say they do something full time, but really, like, if you counted up the hours of the day that they actually spent working, it might be like 2 or 3 hours. It's not 8 hours. They're not consistent. There's no consistency here. And 2 of Swords, like, a really pressing, strong decision needs to be made. You really are at that crossroads. Like, there is no more time to waste. Something's got to give. This is not the 2 of Wands. This is the 2 of Swords. You need to cut something completely out and take a firm direction forward. It just in one direction. You need to win this battle over your mind. I feel like somebody's been a bit too scattered here. Scattering their energy, the wrong people, giving to the wrong, yeah, giving to things that aren't giving back to you is how this feels. And you really just need to like knuckle down now and focus. Get this stability back. This Four of Wands, you need this family stability. You need the support around you, and you haven't had that. So, Judgment in reverse. Now, this can be that, you know, there is going to be a price to pay of some kind. There could be some kickback on some matter, but you may be dealing with it, taking it on the cuff and going, right, okay, like, now this isn't for everybody, but somebody here may be like, all right, I do need to go into a payment plan with some things, but I am going to handle them. I'm not just going to let it, you know, progress into... This could be somebody needs to get serious about cutting back on some expenses, scale back, knuckle down, to avoid this being a harsh judgment, which is responsible, right? Let's get some clarity. Yeah, well, Ten of Swords. I feel like you're putting an end to things going backwards. Two of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. You're putting an end to this conflict. Five of Wands in reverse. You're bringing back some stability for yourself. You're getting back into the fight, getting back on top of your life, because you have not been. Or somebody here, I mean, I'm sorry I say you and I make it first person, but this could be somebody in your life you're dealing with. Flip it, reverse it, right? And only take what resonates, but everything's gotten on top of you. You have not had that higher ground. You have not been on top with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's been sort of like hiding from the world, being recluse, not wanting to deal with life matters, just wanting it to go away. So problems don't solve themselves. I feel like this is its end of the cycle of doing life that way, or being in that mode, coming out of it. What's the Ten of Swords to the Judgment reversed? Maybe there was just like one good big wake up call that had you go, look, this is going to just continue to snowball if I don't do something about it. Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, there could be a Knight of Cups in your life, or there could be something that's like, this could be an emotional connection somebody has with somebody, and they could be putting too much time into that. I mean, or this could be, this Knight of Cups is part of this Judgment in reverse. Somebody could have come in and betrayed your trust, your love. I mean, this can be this wish not granted. You might have had some love for this Knight of Cups in reverse, but look, they're emotionally immature. They need to grow up. They're young. They don't know what they are doing. And you don't want to be settling for a knight anyway. Need at very least a king, at best an emperor. If you're leveling with a knight right now, then you're in that part of your life where you haven't done the healing work, and you haven't got that really solid inner structure for yourself to be vibrating at this level, to be feel like, here we got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You've been out of balance, and that's why something like this is hurting, but this shouldn't be hurting you if you're healed. So doing this healing work now, somebody could have come along, and this could have been just somebody who broke your trust, broke your heart, didn't follow through. I feel like somebody was spending too much time on this Knight of Cups in reverse, and this is what's distracted from work and other things. This could have been somebody you're helping financially support. And look at this, we've got Two of Pentacles. Somebody has been juggling a Knight of Wands in reverse, a King of Wands in reverse, a Knight of Swords. What are you doing with all these men? This is a distraction. No wonder things aren't working with work. This is a distraction. We've got the Sun in reverse. This is not what's best for you. Now you've got, I mean, the Hierophant. I mean, you could have been married or something like that, and this is like rebounding. This is seriously, you're emotionally all over the place, and that's why you're trying to get these, not trying to, but you know, you're looking for love in all the wrong places here, and you need to love yourself first. Eight of Cups. Okay, so you're emotionally disconnecting and walking away, or they are, because they're all just coming in for a good time. They aren't here for love and commitment. This is just playing. So yeah, these men have got to go. There's healing that needs to take place. You're not happy. Sun in reverse. You're not happy bouncing around doing all of this. This Hangman in reverse. You've got to get some perspective. You're not seeing clearly right now. Somebody isn't. Emotionally detached. I feel like there's a lot of hurt and pain here. And you keeping this around is you stabbing yourself in the back. These people may not be doing the right thing by you, but you're letting them in. You're letting them in. You're not having those boundaries. That's why this Judgment's in reverse, because no matter what these people may do to you, or you know, you feel maybe wrong by you, it's like you're accepting it. You're letting it in. You're hurting yourself here. So stop juggling. Need to get some serious business going on here, while you're letting all these personal issues distract you and surround you in your life. Your money's not looking good. You need to focus. Somebody needs to get clear about this. I mean, this is like looking at bankruptcy. This is looking at going really wrong if you don't get serious here. Cut all the riffraff out and just knuckle down. Get on top of things. Too much distraction. Short journey. We have the Six of Cups in reverse, and this is an unequal give and take. This I feel like is, I mean, this is going to be unequal between you and everybody, really, because you're not balanced enough to be able to give. You're not even giving enough to yourself, so how can you give, you know, wholly and completely to anybody else? Because you're broken inside of your healing work's not done. It may not even be started. So this is an imbalance. We've got Three of Cups. What am I saying? Three of Swords, not Three of Cups. So that Three of Cups is, we saw earlier, in reverse. This is like too much play and not enough serious, like too much socializing. And not enough work. Life's way out of balance. You're breaking your own heart here. We need to get this back on track. You need to be, we've got the World again. Entering a new cycle. Somebody may need to do some traveling. Somebody may need to move to a new area to get away from the the people that have become toxic, just to get a fresh start. With the moon in reverse, I feel like this now, like maybe you were a bit blinded and you were a bit in the dark before, but it's coming clear. I feel like somebody didn't want to see, didn't want to look at it. They don't want to look at their life with a bit of a microscope and really like balance out. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Temperance. I feel like now you crave this fresh start. You crave this balance to come in. Like it's gotten to that point where you're a bit strung out without it. Now, doing that, making that change, putting an end to these cycles, puts you on the road to success, on the road to your 10 of Pentacles. So, I feel like you have heard the call. You are going to start on this new journey. You are going to focus on what the serious matters, what you need to see. Because you know that otherwise you're not going to see any growth. But you're committed to having this 9 of Pentacles and being comfortable. I think somebody here is a visionary. They can see it in their mind's eye. And you know what you're capable of. You know what you can do when you knuckle down and focus. You know you're skilled, you're intelligent, and you're hardworking when you put it in the right direction and cut out all the distractions. And I think that's what you're doing here. And this wish will be... sorry. The wish will not be granted with, the running around. This is like a tower moment where it's a course correction, but you're on the road to success so long as you focus. If you don't, it'll go backwards. But I feel like somebody is at the end of that cycle now. And, yeah, 5 of Cups in reverse. It's like getting on with it. Instead of sitting here in this depression and worrying about what you've lost. It's like you had to lose something to get the wake-up call, so it was for the best, right? It was for the best. You needed this course correction. And I think that once you're on the other side of it, whether you're still in it or you're coming out the other side of it now, you can see that now. You can see it was for the best. It got you up and started again. So, I feel like I was really hard on you, Gemini, during this reading, but what do you want? I mean, I can sugarcoat it. I mean, you would know I was bullshitting, so it is what it is, yeah? You can take it. And, so let's get some advice. I mean, I only say this because it's, well, one, it's the cards, it's your reading, but you're coming out the other side of it. But this is future predictive, and this will only happen if you make that firm choice. Like, there's a need to knuckle down here. I mean, there's plenty of time to have fun later, but right now, I think the things you've been doing that have been fun or were fun, I think they're becoming a bit repetitive and boring for you now. Same old anyway. I feel like somebody's stuck in some addictions and some cycles, addictive cycles, that really you're not getting the payoff you used to get from them anyway. I think it started as a bit of like an avoidance from your problems, but now that's become a bigger problem. and it, you know, we all get sort of fed up with ourselves at a point, and you have too. Okay, we have prayer feather. I don't even think I've had this one before. This will be good. I can't remember it anyway. Love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces. Silently and secretly, love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. It's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. Feathers in native cultures often represent a connection with the Creator. Birds often symbolize messages between the two-legged humans and spirit. This is your time to love and be loved. The love that you send out into the world comes back to you 100-fold. There are times when the small concerns of everyday life need to drop away and be replaced by the majesty of your being. This is that time. Prayer feathers are decorated feathers that can be used for many purposes. In some traditions, prayers are placed into the feather. You can hold it in your heart or between your hands as you focus on your prayer, and then tie it onto a brush, so when the wind blows, it carries the prayers to the Creator. Another kind of prayer feather is a decorated feather or a decorated bundle of feathers that are used for smudging, sacred smoke ceremonies. The smoke is to cleanse the space as well as carry your prayers upward. For a day, love each person you encounter. Imagine a golden ray of light from the center of your heart radiating to the center of the heart of that individual. Notice how great you feel by the end of the day. I really like that. So, there's a need for prayer and to connect with the divine and with yourself, your higher self, and your spirit guides. I think this would really help you right now. And to get outside of focusing on yourself by trying to connect and do that love, you know, with everybody you come across, also, you know, helps, you know, with having all those people around you. It's like somebody is crying out for love, but not, you know, finding it in all the wrong ways, or not finding it, trying to get it, and, you know, those people around you aren't the ones giving it. It's creating more toxicity and more desperation for you. So I hope you pull your energy back and focus on the right things. So Gemini, this is your reading, and I hope you got some clarity, got something out of it. And if you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, help this channel to grow. I'll be back in another couple of days with another reading for you. Go Gemini part 2. Keep going along with your story, see how you're doing. If you drop an emoji in the comment section, that really helps the channel with the algorithm, and it'll put you in the draw to win a free tarot deck. So the winner will be announced at the end of the month on the community tab. So until next time, bye for now.